Time for another jersey video. I've done another video like this before, but I've donated a lot of jerseys since then, like over 30, and I've bought new ones, of course, in the past few years. Now I've calmed down and I don't buy them as much anymore, so this will probably be the last video of this kind. Most of the jerseys were between 100 and 200 bucks. The ones that were like over 250 or 300, I'll try to point out if I remember. So I guess I'll just start. I just have a section with jerseys. I guess I'll just start with one side and then just start pulling them out one by one. Let's start with hockey. And I'm going to make it like fairly quick. I don't want to be as in depth because I don't want another 30-minute video. So we got Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh Penguins. Another Sidney Crosby jersey. And also, as you can see, I've got my Buffalo Bills attire on. Connor McDavid. Another Connor McDavid jersey, but this one is special because it was from the Stanley Cup in 2024. They ended up losing in Game 7, but he's still the best in the league. And here's another Connor McDavid jersey from the Four Nations face-off this year. So this one was, I think, 300 bucks. I know it was between 250 and 300. This is also from the Four Nations face-off, but it's for Austin Matthews. Another Austin Matthews jersey here from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here we got Alex Ovechkin, the greatest of all time. Another Ovi jersey. I have a blank Philadelphia Flyers jersey because I remember when I was young I had one. So I got this. So that's all for NHL. Now we're going to go on to the NFL. Starting with a Jerry Rice hoodie. Yeah, I saw these like half jerseys, half hoodies. And I was like, I want one. But this is like built in. Like it's stitched in. The hoodie stitched into the jersey. It will not separate, it's stitched. So this was kind of cool. I haven't worn it yet. My boy, Devin Hester. This one's authentic. The lettering is stitched in. Megatron, aka Calvin Johnson. This one's also authentic. I got this like last month. Now this was 300 bucks. He's one of the best to ever play. Again, I don't remember the exact price, but I know this was about 300. Maybe it was like 280. Patrick Mahomes, Texas Tech, his college jersey. Tom Brady, the best quarterback to ever play. We got Steve Gleason. I got this only because of the last name. Love it. I never got to see him play. Well, I think when I was younger I've seen him, but I don't remember. In these next like 10 jerseys and the previous couple, they're all size mediums of just the NFL on-field jerseys. These are all, I think, like 120 bucks. We got Chad Johnson. Okay, now this one, I have one of these. It's like a t-shirt material. Derrick Henry. I think it's called Legacy Jersey. Yeah. They're a little bit cheaper, I believe. And it's not, all these are like screen printed. This is like, it's not screen printed. The lettering and the numbers are all part of the fabric. Christian McCaffrey. This is a Super Bowl one. Unfortunately, they lost that Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp, in my opinion, he had the greatest season of all time for a wide receiver. He won the Triple Crown in 21, I believe it was. Led the league in everything, and they won the Super Bowl. And second most receiving yards in a season, right behind Calvin Johnson. Jamar Chase. Lamar Jackson. I'm a Bills fan, but he should have won MVP last season. He only had 4 picks and 40-something touchdowns. Insane. Cordero Patterson. Best kick returner of all time. Him and Devin Hester. Devin Hester was the best punt returner, but Patterson, he has the most kick return touchdowns of all time. LT, LaDainian Tomlinson. TJ Watt. Mike Evans. 10 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving yard seasons. One of the greatest. One of the most consistent. Terry McLaurin. This is one of my favorite jersey designs because of just the layout. It's really cool looking. Kyler Murray. This is a salute to service jersey. Alvin Kamara. He's my favorite running back of all time. One of my top 3 favorite players of all time. I'd probably say Devin Hester's number 1. Alvin Kamara. I just like his visor, just the way he looks, and he's a great player. Another Alvin jersey. Got Travis Kelce, Super Bowl jersey. I don't know if they won it this year or not, but still has the plaque. Damar Hamlin, the year he had a cardiac arrest. He's doing good now. Well, he's out with an injury, but we got Patrick Mahomes. It's like They never wore this black jersey. This is like a special edition. Another Patrick Mahomes jersey. Now this one is a size small. All my other ones are mediums. It's a small because this was one of the first ones I got. This is probably from like 2020. It still fits, it's just a little bit tighter. Okay. So we got Jalen Hurts. Super Bowl jersey. They won it this year. It's from last year. And then we got, so this was, I don't know, what are these, 120-ish? Something like that. Then I got an authentic Jalen Hurts jersey. This is $320. It's the same exact type they wear on field. So, but yeah, I mean, the only difference is the materials. Got the stretchy material and it's got stitched lettering. Then another Devin Hester jersey. This one's not authentic. And this is also a size small because I've had it a few years. And then the last NFL jersey, Michael Gallup. This is a whole different material than all the other NFL ones I just showed. I got this. This was like one of my first jerseys I bought. Probably in 2018, I would say. It's got, the reason I know it's different, it has a bunch of holes in it. It's got like a breathable material. Now they don't make them like this. Okay, that's it for the NFL jerseys. Now I have NBA, WNBA, and college jerseys I'm about to go through. Whew, how long's it been? 12 minutes? It's going to be another long video. All right. We got Michael Jordan, North Carolina, college jersey. Tyler Hansbrough, North Carolina. I remember watching him play when I was in high school on TV. Next, we got Kevin Durant, Texas. Trae Young, Oklahoma. Kemba Walker, aka Cardiac Kemba, UConn. I never saw James Harden play in college, but I like him as a player, so I got this. Carmelo Anthony, Syracuse. John Wall. Everybody do the John Wall. John Wall. Blake Griffin. Now we have 3 Boston Celtics coming up, starting with Paul Pierce. Man, this trio of Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett, even Rajon Rondo. I remember watching them dudes when I was in middle school and high school. Them dudes were amazing. Here we got Kevin Garnett. This is a Christmas Day jersey, I think. Yeah, Christmas Day 2012. Larry Bird. Man, Russell Westbrook. In his prime, Mr. Triple Double. He was one of the best to ever play. He still plays, but he's not as good. We got Tim Duncan. Dirk Nowitzki. This one I got a couple months ago. Mario Chalmers. I customized it. Him and LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh. That group was on fire. Allen Iverson. I never saw Iverson play in this jersey, but it looked pretty retro, so I got it. It's from 2003, 2004. Okay, here we got an authentic right here, Kobe Bryant. This was $300 from 2008, 2009. Number 8, Kobe Bryant. The greatest, Michael Jordan. So this one I got off eBay. Same with the number 8 Kobe jersey I just showed. This was also from eBay. Like $50, I think. And then same with this Dennis Rodman jersey from eBay. These were some of the first ones I got, probably in 2019 or something, I don't know. But I was going the cheaper route. Okay. Dwight Howard, one of my favorite players. This isn't a real player. This is from One Tree Hill. Nathan Scott. Yao Ming. Let's do it, boy. What was he? 7'6" or something like that? Luka Doncic. Oh man, it was sad when he got traded early this year. Devin Booker. Oh, this is authentic. The authentic NBA jerseys are 300, yeah. So this was 300. Same with that Luka jersey I just showed. Harlem Globetrotter jersey. Hammer. Joe Johnson. Big 3. Tyler Hero. Joel Embiid. This is authentic. Victor Wembanyama. Tyrese Maxey. MVP last year and NBA champ, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. James Harden. Donovan Mitchell. This one's authentic. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving. This is a Team USA jersey. Kevin Durant. Trae Young. This one's authentic. You know, I don't know. Here's another Trae Young jersey. This is authentic. I'm trying to think if these NBA Authentics were 300 or 200. Because I know that Trae Young jersey I just showed was more because it was made of this different material. I think they were 300, but I'm not sure. No, I think NBA Authentics, I think they're 200. Steph Curry, All-Star Game jersey. Another Steph Curry jersey. This one's authentic. Yeah, I think these NBA Authentics, I think they were 200. One more Steph Curry authentic. And then that Trae Young one was 250. As you can see, Steph Curry's my favorite player. I have so many of his jerseys. Steph Curry college jersey. Never watched him play at Davidson, but I love him. Dwayne Wade. Another D Wade jersey. Good luck finding this colorway again. I got it on Fanatics, just like all these other jerseys, but John Morant. And Nate Robinson, NBA Slam Dunk champ. All right, I'm going to pause for a minute and then show the WNBA jerseys and MLB jerseys and then soccer jerseys. Okay, now the WNBA jerseys. Starting with Caitlin Clark. I think I have like 5 Caitlin jerseys. So we got this Iowa Caitlin Clark jersey. She's just such a great player. Everyone in the world knows who she is. Like, She's just so popular and a generational player. Then we got Hannah Hidalgo, Notre Dame. Paige Beckers, UConn. Juju Watkins, she's out this season with a ACL injury, recovering from that. Lisa Leslie, a USA Olympic jersey from 2004. Diana Taurasi, probably the greatest of all time. Another Diana Taurasi jersey, Olympics. Paige Beckers jersey from the Dallas Wings. A'ja Wilson, MVP and 3-time WNBA champ, I believe. Sabrina Ionescu. Brittany Griner. She's now in Atlanta, but I'm going to keep this Phoenix jersey. We got a few more Caitlin Clark jerseys. And then a Caitlin Clark All-Star Game jersey. Arike Ogunbowale All-Star Game jersey. Brianna Stewart, New York Liberty. Sylvia Fowles, Minnesota Lynx, retired jersey. Kelsey Mitchell, she had a great year. A'ja Wilson, this one's authentic. Then the last 3 WNBA jerseys, we got Arike Ogunbowale. This one's authentic. Elena Delle Donne. And then Brianna Stewart from the Seattle Storm. All right, I'm going to get repositioned and then I have a couple more WNBA jerseys up top and then some MLB jerseys, and then soccer jerseys. All right. We got a signed Taya Cooper jersey. She's not in the league anymore. This was from when they were doing the protesting and whatnot. But this is a game-worn jersey. I don't remember how much. It was from an auction. And then we got a Lisa Leslie jersey. It's Champion branded as well. This is like a old jersey. I think I got it on eBay. Okay, now on to the MLB jerseys. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Toronto Blue Jays. They actually just lost in the World Series in Game 7 yesterday, or 2 days ago. Great player, though. Here we got Babe Ruth, Yankees. Jackie Robinson. So I have two Corey Seager jerseys. This is Corey Seager for the Texas Rangers. One's authentic, one is not. This is the one that's not authentic. And this one is authentic. And this one was $300 and something. This is just a Philadelphia Phillies blank jersey. I was born in Philly, so I got to rep them. Bryce Harper. Another Bryce Harper jersey. Aaron Judge, best player in the league. This is from the 2024 World Series. They lost that year, though. Another Aaron Judge jersey. Mike Trout, when I was in high school, he was the best player in the league, but he's just been dealing with injuries year after year. Mookie Betts. They just won the World Series a couple days ago. Shohei Ohtani, in my opinion, the second best player in the league. So that's all for MLB. Now on to the soccer jerseys. Starting with Aitana Bonmati, Barcelona, Spain. Julie Ertz, she's retired now, but this is a USA jersey. Her husband plays in the NFL. Sophia Smith. Her last name is now Wilson because she got married. Best USA player, no question. Alex Morgan. She was one of the best in the USA in her prime. She retired, I think, last year. Marta, Orlando Pride, Brazilian soccer player. She must be about 40, 39, 40 by now. But Orlando won the NWSL championship last year. Sam Kerr. Again, she's another one dealing with injuries. She was top 2 in the league a few years ago, but she's still recovering from an ACL injury. Trinity Rodman, another injury-plagued person. Sophia Smith, Portland Thorns, Christine Sinclair, she retired last season. She's a Canadian player. She was in the league a long time, one of the best. My favorite, Alexia Putellas, Barcelona. This is one of my first soccer jerseys, Cristiano Ronaldo from Juventus. I think this is a Juventus jersey. Another Ronaldo jersey. Portugal. Vinicius Jr., Brazil. Messi. Everyone knows who Messi is. Lionel Messi. Got 2 more Messi jerseys for Inter Miami. Neymar Jr., Brazil. Robert Lewandowski, Barcelona. Harry Kane, Bayern Munich. Lamine Yamal, the youngster, the 19-year-old youngster phenom from Barcelona. This guy here, Kylian Mbappe. He's playing out of his mind this season, man. He's the best in the world right now. And all year, probably last year too, man. He's incredible. Another Kylian Mbappe jersey. This is their most common jersey, the white one. Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham, Mbappe's teammate in Real Madrid. Erling Haaland. He also plays incredible every year as far as scoring goals. This is for Manchester City. And then my last one, David Beckham. Manchester United. Oh, all right, that's it. This was way longer than I expected, but that's all of them. Again, I don't plan to buy any more anytime soon. And when you think about it, it's thousands of dollars I've spent on jerseys. So I need to chill. But thanks for watching.